My name is Annick Magac. I am the author of Clear: How to Simplify Your Life and Live More Fearlessly. I'm also a coach and a designer. I was thinking about the holidays this week, and as we're kind of really going into, as they say, one of the busiest times of the year, we are in it. We are definitely in it. And I wanted to share something that I was thinking about and was brought up by a client of mine. We were talking, and she said, you know that part in the book where you write about the travel part? And I was like, yeah. She goes, you know that part, actually, let me share it with you first. So I'll tell what she's referring to. Okay, so in the book, which is this right here, Clear: How to Simplify Your Life and Live More Fearlessly, you can see this is my master copy, so I've got notes to myself, places that topics that I like to talk about, and different quotes and stuff that I pull from the book. So she says to me, you remember this quote? And I said, yes. Okay, this is the quote. The lighter you travel, the more likely you are to have an unexpected adventure. The lighter you travel, the more likely you are to have an unexpected adventure. This came up during our coaching because she's in particular going through a different change and is going to be doing some traveling. And a lot of us this week are going to be doing some traveling. We're going to be going to our childhood homes. We're maybe going to go on vacation. Maybe we're going to go visit relatives, or we're also going to host people and they're going to come to our house. Well, one thing that happens with the holidays is that there are presents involved, and there are dinners to be cooked, and there are errands to be run, and all of a sudden there's all this overwhelm that starts to take over. We're thinking, oh my gosh, my house feels so cluttered. There is all this stuff. There's all these people's stuff coming into my house. Or you're also thinking like, oh my gosh, I have to pack all of this stuff with me so that I can travel and get to where I'm going to be for the holidays. This can cause a ton of stress. And it's something that we all deal with at some point. In particular, this week, it just keeps coming up. Buying gifts, getting gifts, having gifts, packing, unpacking. What do I need? Oh, is it the winter? Is it cold? Am I going to need more jackets or layers for the night? Or is it going to be warm? Do I not need to bring all this stuff? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. So my point with this, and when you travel lighter and you can think about it, is when you don't have a lot of stuff around you, and this means clutter in two different ways: physical and also mental clutter. When you can leave some of that clutter and let it off, you have the opportunity to be more open to different experiences that are going to occur or can happen. And the holidays are one of these times where, in addition to all this stress that we have about planning, receiving, one of the big things that we often deal with, of course, is family and friends, and the anxiety and the stress that may occur around there, whether there's old feuds, whether there's people that you don't particularly like you're like your brother-in-law, you're like, I hate hanging out with him, he always drinks too much, I don't know. The problem is that this brings up just so much stress and anxiety that we bring these preconceived ideas with us when we go into the holidays, wherever we're going. And when we have these ideas in our mind, or these stories, or how we think things are going to happen, it becomes really a burden, and you carry this with you. When you carry that burden, you aren't open to things being different. So there's two things here. If you can go into the holidays thinking, okay, I'm going to keep a super open mind about my interactions with people. I'm not going to anticipate that